Okay, yeah, so the other video stopped right at 1 hour. So we were on the Nightingale, okay? So just in case you're just picking up, this is the Animal Spirit Guidebook. Okay, and we are reading the actual meanings that the author wanted to exhibit for each of their artwork. So when they created the artwork for the cards, they wrote the meanings for the card readings. But most tarot readers channel or use intuitively. We don't necessarily turn to the book. So this is for the viewers, just to update you on why I'm just going through and reading the meaning for every card for the book, so that the viewers have another perspective of the meanings of these cards when they're watching the readings. Alright, so back to the Nightingale. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the Nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeably among the flashy plumage of the other birds, transports its listeners to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, or especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. It's there, something you need to say. How long has it been since you sang a song? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. When in balance, this sing speaks freely. When out of balance, you're shy, and possibly a lump in the throat. To bring it into balance, music, sing. All right. Peacock, inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outwardly, indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of self and others. When it's in balance, you're confident. When you're out of balance, you can't digest a situation. To bring into balance, meditate. The hawk. The hawk is the bird of truth. Watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. The sharp eye of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from the divine itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. When in balance, sees clearly, intuitive. When out of balance, sees too much and is suspicious. To bring it into balance, perspective shift is needed. So if you see a hawk, it means the time is now to be in your truth and that the divine has a message for you. Eagle, all-pervading power, truth seeker, transforms karma. The noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. This great bird is both physical and spiritually strong and represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. The eagle pushes us to be our best, brightest selves, and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think, eagle child. When in balance, you're bright and radiant. When you're out of balance, you're controlling. To bring it into balance, step into the unknown. Next is the spirit realm. Starting off with the phoenix. Let's go back. Okay, spirit. Creatures of the ether. The creatures of the spirit element do not live on earth as we know it. They are the inhabitants of a dimension beyond. the cosmic ethers. These 7 trump cards represent significant challenges or awakenings on the subtle level, the level of the inner spirit or soul, like guardians from another realm. They are watchful and protective when we are at a crossroads in our lives. Several spirit cards indicate the force of life is moving us in a new direction. Trust is key with the spirit card. As life shifts in big ways, question might seem unanswered, the future unknown, but you are in the perfect place. Even if you have a perception that you are in control, you're not. Grace surrounds the situation and steers the wheel. Okay, so the first up should be the Phoenix. Freedom from suffering and past karma reincarnation. The Phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. Tapas. The essence of the Phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the Phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, what we have done. The stuckness and the dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness of clarity emerges. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the Phoenix lifts our spirit up and up, higher, and we begin to recognize ourselves. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. The Phoenix and the first chakra. The ancient yogis believed that our heaviest karmas reside in the first chakra. This earthern-centered is also called the Muladhara, or our root chakra. The ancient of the Phoenix begins here, and as the entanglement of karmas is slowly burned, it rises from the ashes towards the navel center. Again and again it makes its journey from the first to the third, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. The sea serpent, healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotional, creativity, sensuality, or a desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease, and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We lose the grip of self-judgment, and we let the cool waters of forgiveness into us to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnation in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us. A gesture of protection, she supports us as we learn to express our true nature. The sea serpent and the second chakra. The subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the Hisahana chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowl. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire, and is associated with the water element. This translates as in her own abode, indicates this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother, or Kundalini herself, or sacral chakra. Alright, and yeah, the dragon. Seeing one's most true self balances the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us. Hang on, my computer's there. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last breath. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When the dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon breath, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our body. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. The dragon in the third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. This translates to the city of the hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and the outer dimensions. The golden egg. The golden egg message at the center of the heart. The unstruck sound. Within this golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of modern-day life. The magical essence of this golden egg needs warmth and quiet, time to unfold, no rushing, no pushing or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga or meditation. If you do not have yet a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with our vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell great, like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. The golden egg in the fourth chakra. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled deep within our heart center at the fourth chakra. This chakra, called Anahata, is the home of the self or the soul. By bringing the mind into this center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said our inner guide sits there in deep meditation, waits for us. Anahata translates as the unstruck sound. The black egg. Speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white lies. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in. The concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? What is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet addressed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear. We gossip or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment, in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. The black egg and the 5th chakra. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat, at the Vishuddha chakra. The ancient sage saw this center as the hub that governs our speech and expression. This translates as especially pure. The balance of this center is important for all of us, but is especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. The unicorn. Reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning, is it real? Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is, we wonder where our intuition comes from, and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, maybe. Is it male or is it female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn appears and wakes us up to curiosity, to magic, about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplainable, inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are a unicorn, and you have begun your quest for the answers. Unicorn and the 6th chakra. It's no surprise and subtle essence of the unicorn card residing at the 3rd eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. This center is called the Ajna chakra, or command center. The ancient yogis believed it to be responsible for our intellect, our intuition, our deepest wisdom. Some say our 2 eyes see the past and present, while the 3rd eye peers into the future. The cosmos egg. Completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. The cosmic egg is the final card in this journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-efforts and grace we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness, spontaneity arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others, even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer of flash of interconnectedness. This potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. The cosmic egg and the 7th chakra, the subtle essence of this egg, resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head, called Sahasrara. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward to this chakra. Each of the 6 lower chakras plays an important role along its journey, and once the final epic center of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of a million suns. So that, in 2 videos, is all of the cards and the meanings when we do these oracles of Animal Spirit Guidebook Oracles and by Kim Crons. So I hope that helps you when you are watching your future tarot reading cards, and we use these this amazing deck. I see many readers using it. We all have different readings when we channel or use our intuition to read our readings, but know that the writer, the author, also had her version of when she created them. All right? I hope you have a blessed day.